Yes, it's time for the moment that we've all been waiting for. 4 finalists who can win the award for the best idea or product or service to make an impact on society based on social science and humanities research results. Their ideas have been finalized in a pitch, which they recorded earlier this week. And this morning, a jury judged the pitches and asked the finalists some questions.
In your pitch, you stood next to a piano, and I think I saw a violin there. And I was really curious what it would look like, your project in practice. So if I were in a hospital, what would I see happening in a day-to-day situation if your project came true?
Yes, thank you. So what we have been developing at the research group Lifelong Learning in Music since already 2012, different kinds of participatory music practices in healthcare. So we have the short-term health care context, which is the hospital, of course. And this means that we are making music, live music, with a group of 3 musicians coming into playing at the bedside of the patient, but also so that the care professional is the third kind of participant in the moment. We also play in the nurses' break room to kind of bring them a little bit of relaxation during the day. And the idea is that it is really a triangle between the musicians, the patient, and the care professionals.
It strikes me that you must have been, you were motivated to do this on the basis of your own experience. So my question is, could you elaborate on that? What was it that you experienced? What was it that you missed or needed the most?
So I think, well, first of all, I think what Kristine mentioned, the rejections that we as PhD students continuously get, that's something that really is tough. And I think, I try to tell myself that I'm not alone with this, that the workload is high, that there is a lot of competition, that that rejections are just, like I said in the video, that it's just part of the process that we sort of have to deal with. But I know also from, I'm in the PhD council of our department, so I'm sort of responsible for looking at how PhD students are doing in general and coming up with ideas how to help them. So I'm having a good overview of not only from my own experience, but also from the PhD students I see what we are struggling with as a group.
Well, and I'm a mother of 2 kids myself. So my first question is from experience. I was imagining myself using this app, and I thought my main problem would be to draw them into cooperating with me in using the app, to get them interested in doing the exercises. How do you think you will make the app attractive for the adolescents?
Well, that's obviously a very good question. And I'm not an adolescent myself, so I cannot really tell what the best activities would be. Therefore, I think it's really important that a first step for us would be to really organize some focus groups with adolescents themselves, to also talk to them what makes them interested in the app. And can we maybe add a gaming addition to it to also make it more interactive? Or would it help to maybe provide some fun facts about families or their development, that it also is attractive for them, that it really is a family interaction promoter, instead of just getting the parents to ask their adolescents to come and participate, because we really want to make it a joint activity.
You mentioned a UK report on how to behave as political party, if I understand it correctly, but isn't that a bit, put it a bit bluntly, isn't that a bit naive to think that when political parties say, okay, we will behave like this, the aggression and violence will stop online? Isn't online a much bigger audience platform, people who are unhappy or aggressive or unsatisfied?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's definitely true. But when it comes to their sort of example, I think it can be a powerful tool that can be part of course, a wider toolbox. But I don't think it is. I do think it's a strong signal to say we will not do that. And I won't name examples, but of course we have seen language like that also in the Netherlands by politicians themselves, and that shows that it's acceptable behavior, I think. And so, yes, I think it's naive partly, and partly a strong signal.
The Synergy Award 2021. is one. The winner is, I have to say, Lara Solms.